Hello and welcome to another episode of my brand new model railway series where I select random model trains from my collection and run them with different pieces of rolling stock. Throughout the series, I'll use unique modelling techniques and share personal stories of some of my favourite locomotives to bring everything to life that little bit more. In the last episode, the wheel threw out two massive goods locomotives, being the Robinson 04 and the WD Austerity, as well as my newly acquired Hornby Deltic and my Dapple Black Label Steam and Sound fitted Union of South Africa. Alright, so we've only got this episode and one more before the finale gala, and I think that is what I'm going to call it to conclude this series. Now, we've still got some huge locomotives left, and in the last episode I actually made a mistake. There was meant to be 14 locos left in the wheel, because when I counted them I missed that Leander was still in there, and of course we had Leander in a previous episode, so I was quick to remove that. And obviously today what I'm going to be adding in, if I just reach over to the corner, excuse me, this is very unprofessional videoing, but we've got our new GWR Prairie that was donated by Mick St David's Layout, so thank you very much for that. If you haven't seen my video where I actually unbox this, get it on the layout and explain the story as to why Mick donated to the channel, then please do check it out. There'll be a link in the description. So we've got that to add in, and that will put us up to 15 locomotives for today. So that means the last two episodes, we take 8 locos away to cover that, and we're left with 7. So 7 locos to conclude in that finale gala. Let's get into what today has to offer. Okay, spinning for the first locomotive for today. I've got the laptop here, having a look. And we're going to start with the J27, the LNER liveried loco. And it's quite a nice runner, to be fair. It has had some issues on the track before, but I've since replaced some of the curves round here, and it seems to negotiate those a lot better. So we're going to start with an LNER goods locomotive. All right, spinning for locomotive number 2 now. Let's see what comes out this time. It's my GWR 2807. Annoyingly, I forgot to put this in my pre-grouping locomotive video because it is a pre-grouping loco and it just completely bypassed me. I think it was built in the early 1900s, maybe 1902. So yeah, big miss, but we're going to see it today in this episode of Random Running Days, which will be cool. And it's sound fitted. All right, we're ready for the third locomotive now. Are we going to get one of the big boys? Oh, we are. I did say last time that we've still got a large majority of Southern region locomotives. And with the wheel getting smaller, the Lord Nelson sound fitted version of mine pops out. Now, I actually had this model converted by TMC. It was originally Sir Martin Frobisher, and yeah, I'm so glad I have, because I did find picture evidence of it actually being in this exact condition in this livery, so really happy with that one. And the fourth and final locomotive for this episode. Oh wow, we do get a huge loco. Not that Lord Nelson wasn't, but Black Prince. I've just serviced it and put it away back in its box, but I completely forgot that this series was running alongside my hypothetical model railway journey. So yeah, we see Black Prince again today. Wow, this is going to be a super episode, and we've got 3 sound fitted locomotives as well, which is just going to be incredible. I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to run all of those together yet, but give me a few moments and I'll come back with what rolling stock we're going to run today. Okay, so here are all the locomotives, or most of them anyway, in Queensbury Yard. That Lord Nelson in that malachite green, I'm so glad I got this converted to the prototype. It looks absolutely superb. Now, the only locomotive that isn't here is the 2807, and that is currently taking on water at Goathland Mount, and I've got it set up with quite a sizeable Great Western goods train. The J27 is going to pull my set of 3 teaks on the inside line to Cooper's Crossing. My newly converted Lord Nelson is going to pull some BR Mark 1s in British Rail green, which I'm really looking forward to seeing. And lastly, Black Prince back on the layout for this episode. I'm actually going to get this to pull a set of BR Maroon Mark 1s, and the reason for that is because I found an old photo of mine where I visited Black Prince for the first time at the Gloucestershire Warwickshire Railway, so I want to try and recreate that. But before that nostalgic element of the running session, we're going to start with our J27, and that is going to couple on to the set of 3 teaks currently positioned at Queensbury Station. Now, I bought this model second hand from eBay for around 70 odd pounds, which was really good value for the quality of model that this J27 is by Oxford Rail. I wanted one in this livery because I think I've got a photo of it either in this exact livery or close to the one that is preserved at the North Yorkshire Moors Railway, and my intention is always to get this converted to the Sole Survivor itself. So maybe one day in the future, but for now it looks really smart running around with those teaks. I really enjoy running this model. It was actually my second sound fitted model, I believe, and I purchased this again from eBay, but they're quite difficult to find. I was looking for this specific one because there is a preserved example 2807, and I have seen it in this livery, and for me, Great Western Green, it's one of the best liveries. And yes, maybe I am slightly biased because I am a Great Western fan after all, hence why I've got a real nice sizeable mixed goods train there that it's pulling. But it's a brilliant model. The sounds on it are fantastic, and I believe this was converted when sound profiles were first sort of coming around. So it's quite an old fitting, but the sounds are superb on it, and they're as it runs along, it adjusts the sounds automatically for me. So you get the tick, you get the high chuffs when it's, accelerating, all of those great features, and it just makes it a stunning model to run when I do eventually get it out. Now, this Lord Nelson, like I said, it was the Sir Martin Frobisher version, and I was waiting for Hornby to discount these because they're still an old tooled model and they're not particularly heavy. They're made of plastic, so the quality is not the greatest. But in retrospect, when I bought this, I paid just over £100 from Rails of Sheffield. They did a massive discount on them last year, and I bought it, and brand new, these would have cost over £200 on Hornby. So I decided to spend some excess money on getting it converted to the prototype because that is the only one in preservation. And I'm so glad that I did because it looks phenomenal and it's added something completely different to my collection. So we're going to prepare for black prints this time, and here is my original photo, and I tried to recreate that photo on the layout. I've not done too bad actually. And then here's another one as well. I tried to get it from a different angle, but yeah, really looking forward to this part of the running session. Here we go.